The Wicked Stepfather, a story that will break your heart. In the quiet town of Arawona, there lived a young girl named Zainab. She was only 12 years old, small for her age, with eyes that carried more sadness than words could express. Zainab had lost her father when she was very young, and her mother, Aisha, struggled to raise her alone. After many years of hardship, Aisha remarried a man named Bello, hoping her daughter would finally have a father figure and their home would know peace again. Bello appeared kind and responsible at first. He spoke softly in public and smiled often. But behind closed doors, he was a very different man. From the first week Zainab moved in, Bello's attitude toward Zainab changed. He gave her the hardest chores in the house. She woke before sunrise to sweep the compound, fetch water, wash clothes, and cook, while other children her age slept peacefully. If she made the smallest mistake, Bello would shout at her, calling her useless and ungrateful. Sometimes, his anger went beyond words. When her mother was not around, Bello would beat Zainab for things she did not do, broken plates, missing money, or simply because he was in a bad mood. Zainab never cried loudly. She learned early that tears only made things worse. Her mother noticed Zainab growing thinner and quieter, but Bello always had excuses. "She is lazy," he would say. "She needs discipline. I'm training her to be responsible." Aisha believed him, until life taught her a painful lesson. Silent suffering Zainab endured the cruelty in silence. At school, her teachers noticed bruises on her arms and her declining performance. Once a teacher gently asked her what was wrong, but Zainab only smiled and said she was fine. At home, Bello treated her like a servant, not a child. He fed her last and least. While others ate meat, she ate bones. While others slept indoors, she often slept on the floor. Despite everything, Zainab remained kind. She prayed quietly every night, asking God not for revenge, but for peace. The turning point: one rainy evening, Bello returned home drunk and angry. He accused Zainab of stealing money from his pocket. She denied it, trembling. Without listening, Bello beat her severely and locked her outside in the rain. That night, Zainab collapsed from fever and exhaustion. By morning, she was unconscious. Panic filled the house. Neighbors rushed her to the hospital. The doctor examined her and shook his head sadly. "This child has been abused for a long time," the doctor said. "If she had arrived later, she would have died." Those words struck Bello like thunder. For the first time, he saw fear, not in Zainab's eyes, but in his own heart. The weight of guilt. Zainab survived, but she stayed in the hospital for days. During that time, Bello could not sleep. Every scream he had shouted at her replayed in his mind. Every tear she swallowed haunted him. Then something unexpected happened. One night, Bello dreamed. He saw himself standing before a great court, surrounded by darkness. A voice asked him, "Why did you oppress the weak I placed in your care?" He woke up shaking, soaked in sweat. That morning, Bello went to the hospital alone. He sat beside Zainab's bed and looked at her fragile body, connected to tubes and machines. For the first time, he cried. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't know I had become this wicked." Zainab opened her eyes slowly. Weak, but alive. She did not speak. She only looked at him. That look broke Bello completely. A changed man. After Zainab was discharged, Bello changed. He apologized publicly, to his wife, to the neighbors, and to Zainab herself. He knelt before her, something no one ever imagined he would do. From that day on, he stopped drinking. He shared house chores. He paid for Zainab's education. He defended her like his own child. Healing was slow. Trust took time. Zainab did not forget the pain, but she saw the effort. Years passed. Zainab grew into a strong, educated young woman. She became a social worker, helping abused children find safety and hope. Bello, now older and humbled, supported her mission with all his heart. One evening, Zainab said to him, "Your cruelty almost destroyed me, but your repentance taught me that even the darkest heart can change." Tears filled Bello's eyes. Moral lessons: wickedness may bring power for a moment, but regret lasts a lifetime. Children are trusts, not tools for anger. True repentance is proven by action, not words. Kindness can rise even from great pain.